Each bubbly today. Oh, keeping it low calorie. Gonna have a pizza after this, so, you know, life's all about balance. Whew. Welcome in, everybody. Yo, Addy's World, 12 months. Long live the Gregster. 12 frickin' months, Addy. Insane. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in, Thane, Costa, Simon Space, Kevin, Gan, Bogo, Rick, D, Ren, X, Machina, every time, man. Welcome, welcome. Blockbuster Late Fees, good to see you in here. KSI, Timothy, J. Welcome in, everybody. What a week, eh? 7 days off, finally. Finally. We had a little bit of a break. Little bit of a break from the auctions we were having every day, it seemed. We finally got a 7-day break. But don't worry, that break's not going to continue. On Thursday, we have the Sports Showcase auction. It's going to be high-value sports games, rare sports games, whatever you can think of that's sports-related that would go into a video game showcase auction that is happening this Thursday. 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully you guys can show up for that as well. You got Strawberry Bubbly. Let's go. Let's go. Titterman, the Cat Wrangler. Welcome, guys. Hopefully you can make it in for Thursday's auction as well. It should have some fireworks. It should be an interesting one for sure. So, currently in Cuba, but couldn't miss this. There we go, Marty. Whoa, Timothy. Whoa there, Timothy. Whoa. Wonder why the PGA... Me too, Rick. Me too. That was literally my first thought when I saw it. I thought maybe this wasn't going to be the highest graded copy, or maybe it was like more saturated than I thought on the pop report. But as far as I am concerned, that PGA, like the PGA European Tour, the game in the thumbnail, the one that's selling tonight, that seems like a premium game to be in the sports auction, but I don't know. I don't pick the games. I don't pick the rules. I don't pick the games. Starting off here with some esoteric Atari stuff. I think we're at the 700, 800, 400, 800 computer. As well as this one is peculiar. I didn't know what the fuck this was. I've never seen this before. Like the box even. Load and go software for the Atari.
Next lot.
It's a 5 1/4 inch disc game. It is very clearly Spider-Man, which is, you know, the only thing going for this as far as I know. For the Atari 400, 800 again. Very cool art, cover and everything, but I've never seen this. I've just never seen this before. I've never seen the packaging, nothing. And we had NBA 2K12. $64, 85 plus. Welcome to the auction, everyone.
Fair warning.
At this point, you're still interested in how the market is going, but not interested in buying anything for a while. It might not even be a bad call, Addy. You might have time to wait anyhow.
Fair warning.
Might have time to wait anyway. Yo, Space.
Next lot. $1.
Your OOT was supposed to be in the signature auction, but got bumped to this one. Interesting, Cat Wrangler. Interesting. Was there probably was over representation of OOT in the there might have just been too many OOTs coming. I think tonight we even have one collector's edition and one standard. So, like, get a little bit closer on me here. There is just a lot of Ocarina, so I'm sure they're just shuffling them around based on the grades and stuff. Yeah, super cool artwork on that Spider-Man. Yo, Rick! Maybe in a year's time I'll have a new emote for 12 months. I want you to look at Gambit 100 there. Please look at Gambit 100's username, and you tell me what emote he has there beside his name. Because he is a 1-year sub, and as you can see, Rick, he's a little bit more special than you are. So, eat your heart out, man.
Fair warning.
Eat your frickin' heart out, man. Thinking that I'm sleeping at the frickin' wheel.
$60.
Disgusting. Disgusting behavior from the chatters. You have 10 games tonight, Gambit. Whoa. Addy must not be 12 months, man.
Next lot.
Or it's gonna swap over soon? I don't know why hers isn't swapped yet. It'll get there. It'll get there.
$9.
Can't believe you have 10 games tonight. Let us know what they are when they come up, Gambit. I'd love to know. We do have a little bit of a thick Atari auction going here for the first little bit of this auction. So sit back, relax, ask some questions. What are you guys up to? We got some time to chat here. She literally just celebrated 12 months. It might update next stream.
65.
Might update next stream. Better to buy Majora's Mask Collectors or Standard? Collectors, probably. I believe Standard is quite a bit harder to find, though. I'm sure the WATA Pop Report will also say that. But it's one of those things where, even if Standard print is harder, the Collector's Edition should always be the more demanded copy. Yeah, look at that. 41 copies of Standard versus 150 Collector's Edition. Almost 4 times the amount of Collector's Edition subbed. Man, that's a big gap.
Fair warning.
Wow. With numbers like that, maybe the Standard Edition. You could definitely make a case for Standard if we're talking a 4x different in the pop count. Damn. Like, I do still think that Collector's Edition will be the more desired copy, but, like, that's substantial rarity difference there. That's a substantial rarity difference.
Next lot. $30.
Yeah, buy both. Exactly, buy both. Yeah, N64 is my favorite console to collect for. Favorite game if I can choose one? Like,
fair warning.
Probably Final Fantasy VIII, Diablo 2, one of those two games. What's with all the YouTube shorts? We want content? Ignore those. just ignore the YouTube shorts. Those are not getting in the way of the regular content. Those are not, like, those take me so...
Fair warning.
The YouTube shorts I'm making right now are just old content cut, and it takes me like 30 minutes to do that. So that's not getting in the way of real content. That's more so just, it's actually insane the reach they get. They just get stupid metrics. Show you guys quick.
Fair warning.
If you have any care about the YouTube shorts that have been going lately,
$55.
they're just like channel growth on steroids. It's honestly dumb. Like, I don't like it either, but you can just look at views here on this short, 1.6K. Okay, whatever, that's not great. 10,826 on the Pokemon Yellow one. 4,600 on the Donkey Kong one. And the big thing is, like, with shorts, people just, like, love to subscribe with them for some reason.
$70.
Like, plus 18 subs? Okay. Like, okay. Right, they make zero money. Literally zero money. They have nothing to do with, like, money, nothing. But
$2.
the amount of exposure and subs they get is just weird.
$7.
So,
$9.
think of them as the shittiest, easiest gateway to my content, and then hopefully any of those people who subscribe or watch that short will watch an actual video of mine and then join the ecosystem. So, yeah, the only thing getting in the way of content is me. Exactly. Rick knows. Rick knows the type of guy I am. But that is why YouTube shorts are happening right now. Yeah, literally, 10-minute video that takes me 8 hours to make. Or I can do like a fucking 20-second video, throw it out there, and probably get more subs and more actual channel growth. It's just weird. It's just, it's dumb. I have no other way to put it. It's just dumb. But that's why you're going to see shorts. You're going to see a short, you're going to see a YouTube short. I want to try and get one up every day, every 2 days. Again, it takes me no time. It will not get in the way of regular content. So just, if you see the short get posted, give it a watch, give it a like, and give it a comment. Boost that algorithm. But that's what's up with the shorts. So,
$18.
can you give me? No, you will not get higher quality shorts, Rick, because I don't want to take actual time into making them. Love these weekly chats. Just started watching last week. Let's go, Ryan D. Welcome in, dude. Not Phil. No, you get potato quality shorts. Like, you just, if I start putting effort into the shorts, you're gonna start losing the good content. So that you can't. It's a fine balance there. If the shorts start taking 3 hours, the regular videos are gonna suffer. So, yeah, who loves shorts? Exactly. What's my 9 to 5? Don't have one right now, Tim.
Fair
My
warning.
entire existence is within the YouTube ecosystem. This is my job.
$20.
This is my job for right now. My job, Tim, is actually reminding you guys that tonight's stream is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. If you guys are interested in getting into a weekly auction, consigning with Heritage Auctions, within the description of the video, you can see the 2022 schedule of all the showcase and signature auctions coming up. This is truly the last call for the October 13th Ages of Sega Video Game Showcase auction. Consignment deadline is Thursday. If you have premium, sealed, graded Sega games and you're like, I want to get them out to auction, this is it. You have until Thursday to reach out to Heritage regarding those. Also, new auction was added to the schedule. December 15th, 2022, Power of PlayStation Showcase Auction. Consignment deadline is November 3rd for that one. It's going to be all PlayStation 1, so think high grade, rare, valuable. If you want to get into that, if you think you have PlayStation stuff that you want to consign for that showcase auction, consignment deadline November 3rd. And as always, weekly auctions run every single week. We watch them every single week. If you have quality, sealed, graded games that you want to try and consign to Heritage Auctions, you can reach out with this referral link right there. Just posted it in the chat. I'll just pin that to the top as well. As well as reach out at videogames@ha.com for any other questions you have regarding the consignment process. Reach out to them, see what they think, see what they say. Maybe you can sign with them, maybe you don't, but doesn't hurt just reaching out and seeing what they say. Thank you to Heritage Auctions for sponsoring tonight's stream, and thank you all for being here tonight. Let's go! But yeah, so that's my job. That is my 9-to-5 job, Tim Mills.
Fair warning.
Oh, and actually, we have Mega Mania here. I don't talk about a whole lot of the Atari sales because a lot of them are sub $100 sales, but this Mega Mania here, for one reason or another, Burgundy box, $444 for the 9.0A+.
Fair warning.
Kind of interesting. The 9.6 A++ is sold for $1,000 and $900 respectively. Mega Mania in the Burgundy box. Has some value. Write that one down, chat. Write that one down.
Fair warning.
Kind of interesting to see.
$60.
Yeah, you just got back in time for the best part, Thane. There we go. There we go. Is the name actually Greg KSI? You're asking too many questions, man. Asking too many questions. Because it sounds like Mega Man. That must be it. Going to grade that Segway 9.8 A++. There we go. Pitfall also here, 7.5 A+ on this. Light green box, later production. We're pushing over $300. 7.5 A+ due to fading. If you guys don't know, I made that modern grading guide. One thing I did not mention is fading. Box fading, artwork fading, sunlight damage it's killer. It's killer. It'll absolutely ruin your grade. That's one thing I didn't mention in that guide, but be very, very careful about fading. I just put together my submissions for WATA, and I'm pretty sure I have spine fading on my Fable 2. It was genuinely, like, my estimate for it was 9.6 A+. With the spine fading, I think I'm going to be lucky to hit 9. If it's faded, right? Like, I think it is. It looks kind of faded.
$7.
So that's going to bite me in the ass. Instant 8? Yeah, there we go. So
$9, $12, $6,
yeah.
$20.
I think I'm going to get absolutely shafted on a Fable 2. So, if you buy something off eBay and you get it in and you see that it's faded, don't act like it's not a big deal. Don't just ignore it or something, but get to just return it. If you're into the world of grading, if you paid for a nice copy, just get rid of it. Fading is no bueno. That is huge damage.
$60.
It's like having a crease on a card. It's just bad. No bueno.
Fair warning. 65.
What was my source for all those criterias? So, Mike, those are just my own appraisals and guesses. Seeing, as many graded games as I had, looking at people's, this is my best guesses on those grades. Once those go out for actual grading, they're part of my submissions right now. We'll get them back and we'll actually appraise the real grades that they get. For now, those are just my opinions.
$7.
They are to introduce people to how to appraise the games, right? How to actually look for damage, what kind of damage might mean what. Yeah, not gospel. That's not like, oh, this damage means this grade, but it's a way to get people who have never seen this before, who know nothing about appraising a game, what they need to look for.
$30. $32.
Your Halo 2 is a 7.5 first print A+. Got it for 180, but looks fine other than fading. Yeah, like, it's so tough. It's so tough. Arguably, they're too hard on it. I don't know. I see it both ways. Like, I understand that, like, fading is, it's you know, irreversible damage. It's bad. But yeah, WATA treats it very heavy. The problem is that short subscribers don't actually contribute to views on the longer content. People who watch short form won't watch 10-minute video, plus algorithm won't recommend you. I mean, that is very possible as well, Addy. That is, again, why I'm not putting a ton of time into the shorts. Right? I don't want the shorts to become... Like, I don't value them myself. That is the best way to put it. I don't value the shorts. So if they go out there, it takes me 30 minutes of time, I can just throw it into the algorithm. If it has any kind of positive benefits to the channel, 2 thumbs up. If it's an entire waste of time, I'm not wasting much time. So. He got hit with Resident Evil PS3, spine fading, estimated 9.6, got a 9.0, yeah. Yeah, and that's spine fading, exactly. So that's what I'm thinking, Drunk Gamer. I'm thinking spine fading will maybe knock me down to 8.5, maybe 9.0. That's, man. It's kind of silly, though, considering PSAP, BGS, and CGC do not harshly grade faded cards.
$60.
Tachibana, do you mean actual sun-faded damage cards?
Fair warning.
Because I don't see a lot of actual sun-bleached cards go for grading. I see a lot where it's like ink fading, where the ink wasn't properly attributed, but not ones that are actually left out in the sun and the ink has lost pigment.
Fair warning.
If you do mean actual sun-faded cards, then that's very interesting.
$2.
Yeah, you're in here before Atari block. We got a few more games here before we crack into NES. One of the longest Atari blocks we've had in a while here. And yeah, Pitfall at 576 that's pretty freaking impressive as far as Atari goes. And the most noteworthy sale for sure. You missed out on the damn Raiders? Didn't it sell for like 70 bucks? Yeah, $79. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Fair warning.
You would say sun faded, yes. Ruxin has graded some mint ones. Interesting. Interesting. I'd have to check that out. Yo, Steve Craig Retro Games. What is up, man? Good to see you in here. Always appreciate you popping in and saying hi. CGC is very hard on sun fading in comics. That's what I would expect.
Fair warning.
Like, I would expect comics to get nailed by sun fading. You managed to get 7 Halos on the weekend on Amazon for £40 each. You wonder if some sellers just don't know how much these games are worth and why they sell it so cheap. PAL, though? Interesting, KSI. I can't speak towards the PAL market. I don't know how big of a price gap there might be between North American and PAL. But, man, at 40 bucks each, it sounds like you can't go wrong on them.
$18.
Worst case scenario is you might get reseals and you just have to send them back. But, I mean, at 40 bucks a pop, that sounds fully worth the risk.
$26.
That's the problem with BGA grading. They don't note that on the grade. The Conqueror's 85 you bought on Heritage, I was sure will cross the 9.4, but it got 9.0 for fading on the top.
$32.
No, Elysium. No, that's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, see, that is something where I was going to say that myself too, but I didn't know for sure. But I was going to say if you have something...
$40.
If you have something with sun fading, slight sun fading, you might be able to just squeeze that over to VGA. And they're not going to note it on the label. It might, you know, like Elysium had a VGA 85 Conquers with fading. VGA 85 is a pretty damn nice grade.
$10, $14, $18.
That's shitty. That's shitty, man. That is something that I definitely think should be noted on the label. It's just,
$30,
yeah,
30,
that's
34,
shitty.
38,
Shitty.
42, 44, 48, 50.
How do I think the upcoming sports auction is going to do? Really interested to see if people actually care. I'm super interested in it, Super Junk. Super interested. We're going to see so many games that, like, just like kind of random stuff, you know what I mean? But high grade, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Heritage is going to be able to get, yeah, like, okay, Mike, yeah, they just had the Mickey Mantle sale for 12 million or whatever, so, like, maybe the Heritage crowd is ready. Maybe Heritage crowd is just riling up for these sports games. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Does GameCube technically fall under your DVD case appraising? Yes, it does, Mike. GameCube, Switch, PS3, PS4, PS5, anything in a hard case will essentially be appraised the same. Like, DS cases, 3DS cases are going to have, like, certain different hollow points on the case where different impressions will be made. But overall, the base appraisal process is going to follow what I laid out. You're just going to get different types of wear in different spots, but it's still going to be your indents, your scratches, like, you know what I mean? It's going to be the same types of wear, but it's going to be plotted differently on different systems. Does VGA grade Xbox? Yeah, they grade... VGA literally grades anything, Ryan. Anything. You can send VGA anything, and they will grade it. That is not even... there is no exaggeration there. VGA will grade basically anything.
$160.
Wish HA would put a picture of the top. You would have seen it. Yeah, I do wish that they would have, you know, 6 sides photos. When selling 3D items like this, like, you know, seeing all 6 sides, 8 sides, 6 sides. Seeing all 6 sides, it matters. Definitely matters. Evening, Greg. You ever been collecting Atari? I haven't been, like, not seriously. Screaming Potato. Like, I have been into collecting Atari. Behind me I have
$60. Fair warning.
I don't have them here anymore. But behind me I used to have Coleco and Atari cartridges. I own 2 or 3 Atari consoles. I have an Atari Junior complete in the box. I have the Vader console. I have a Gemini, a Coleco Gemini console. I recently just sold my ColecoVision complete in box. I have an Intellivision still. I have the Atari voice adapter thing, or the IntelliVoice adapter. I also have the Atari 2600 adapter for Coleco or for Intellivision or something. But, yeah. I didn't get into it seriously with pre-Nintendo collecting, but I absolutely explored it. Because it was so cheap, you know what I mean? 2012 through 2015, even like 2009 through 2012, you could just pick that shit up for nothing. You know, it'd be like a Atari console with 10 complete in box games, 30 or 40 bucks. Okay, cool, right? Like, awesome. So, you apologize for taking 69 viewers up to 70. Man, oh man, oh man. That is a travesty. $60. Entering into NES block. Here we go. Starting off with 720, 9.0 A+. If you're in here, if you have not hit the like button yet, please do. Helps out the stream a lot. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. May cross your Halo over to them? Yeah, it might be worth it, Ryan. Like, it might be worth crossing it. Anything except CIB. Exactly. Exactly. Anything but CIB. Is that Return of the Joker the same copy as last time? There are a lot of Return of the Joker in general. We might not be seeing the same one, because if you just look at the pop report on it, there's 6 9.6s and 17 9.8s, 10, you know what I mean? Like, Return of the Joker is pretty high pop in high grade. So it is possible we're seeing the same one, but there are just kind of a lot of them.
$90. $100. Fair warning. 110.
1942 7.5 CIB hang tab on this. Should be, yeah, first production of the game. 9.4 manual is very impressive. Or cartridge 9.4, sorry. Manual 7.5, box 6.0. $129 though? Man, not too shabby to get yourself a hang tab 1942.
Fair warning.
Not bad at all.
$1,300.
Here's the Batman Return of the Joker 9.6A++. VGA do grade everything. You sent them a gift box for the holidays and they graded it. Yeah, I do have a fair amount of Atari still. I am slowly weaning myself away from it, slowly selling it off, but it just takes time, and a lot of the, especially Atari cartridges, are damn near worthless, most of them. So I don't exactly prioritize selling off my Atari stuff. Return of the Joker sold for $1,560. Birthday Blowout here went for $1,080. That is Carolina Collection pedigree. We might not have seen this since like 2019. 9.6A on this? Yeah, don't see it yet. It had to have sold, right? All Carolina Collection went through, I think. Where is it? 9.4A+, 9.8, 9.8. Did it not? 9.6A+. Is that it right there? November 24th, 2019? Did Carolina Collection have two of these? Oh no, 9.6A+. Yeah, there we go. Last sold back in November 24th, 2019 for $1,320. Lost money on it. That is fucking insane. 3 years later, it sells for a little bit less. Whew, that's crazy. That's crazy on that one. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle was also a 9.6A on this one. Carolina Collection. Let's see, where is it? 9.6A, November 24th again, 2019. $1,140. $990. Man, that's insane.
$550.
That's actually just crazy to me. 3 years later, and it's down $150. Very slightly down 3 years later. That's crazy. Timing was everything in this boom. Timing was everything. August 9th, 1440, 1440. 1,560. Holding very steady. Holding very steady on the Batman game there. A lot are coming up, but people love it. Casino Kid 9.6A+, selling for $660 there. Championship Pool, pretty hard game. Only 6 copies on the Pop Report.
Fair warning.
Is Corey in the house? Carl!
$170.
Carl in the house.
$220.
Anyone who had a Return of the Joker should have dumped it on the Comic Collector last year? Damn, Joker tanked. Anyone have a comp on that? Well, yeah, going back further, that Joker's down for sure. We're holding steady around that price now, but... These are also all from 2019. They're all the same versions? Looks like one person is selling their NES collection. These are also all from... Really? Was Casino Kid also Carolina? Holy shit, they all are, hey? This is $660 on the 9.6A+. Well, maybe not all of them, but you know what I mean. 9.6A+ on this one. Where the hell is it? 9.6A+, $432. Casino Kid. That one is up. Of all of the games to make money on, hey? Casino Kid is the one that comps higher than it did 3 years ago. That's kind of funny.
$8,500.
That's kind of funny. Commando was a hang tab. Whew, 8.0 for $169. 79275. Yeah, that's nice, Commando. 6.5 hang tab went for $192. Someone just got themselves a snag on a CIB Commando. And that's like just like eBay. Oh my god, Contra. Contra 9.2A+. Hello? Fucking hello, Contra. How do you do? Why are you in the weekly? That's huge. How do you do, Contra? Over 10,000 here. One more bid puts us over 11,000. Nuts.
11,000.
Okay, we're pushing 13,000. Wow. We'll take a peek at it in a second. It does say there are writing impressions in the box. It's still got a 9.2, so they must be very faint writing impressions. Frickin' $12,000, hey? See if we can see these impressions. We probably won't be able to.
Fair warning.
To be honest.
$40, $50, $60.
They probably are very faint, if they even are on the front or back of the box.
Next lot.
Yeah, I don't see them.
$160.
I don't see them. They must be super faint, but $12,000. Last sold at the Signature for $15,600. Same grade, 9.2A plus.
$20.
9.2A sold for $21,000 back in April. So yeah, Contra is on a bit of a slide here. Almost 50% down from April.
Next lot.
Contra, one of the, like, you know, heavy NES title. Still sliding downwards a bit here. But frickin' insane game. Insane to just have it in a weekly. Man, oh man. Dig Dug 2 was a 9.4A plus for $384, and Defender 2 was an 8.0B plus for $84.
Fair warning.
Dirty Harry, 8.5B plus.
Next lot.
Isn't it crazy games only have 2 shots? I agree with you, Trader. I think they should take photos of all 6 sides. Hopefully in the future they will. I think they should too.
Fair warning.
Yeah, looks like someone got in early 2019 but picked the wrong games. Yeah, I wonder if they're just getting rid of some of the, like maybe they're just trimming down some of the fat, so to speak. Like who knows how much stuff they bought in 2019, right? Just trimming down the fat a little bit. Writing impressions probably killed the Contra. Yeah, that very well might have led to lower bidding right there. Even, you know, despite it being a 9.2, it's kind of like a qualified 9.2, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, there, we call those qualifiers in cards. Yeah, so Power Collectors is thinking the same thing there. Dragon Spirit, 9.2A plus for $372. Duck Hunt was actually a 6.5 matte sticker with water damage, though. On the box, I believe they said?
Fair warning.
Yeah, water damage on the box, still a 6.5. Still sold for $660 for a first production, which doesn't even sound bad.
$150.
7.0 matte, yeah, this crushed. Like, did fine.
$70.
Did absolutely fine. 8.5 matte sticker, $3,000. Sold pretty strong today, $660. Not too shabby. Here's Dizzy, 9.4A plus, selling for $192 there. Flight of the Intruder, 9.8A plus.
95, 100, 110.
Yo, Yugipreneur, welcome.
$120. $130.
Did you get it right? Can I claim my boomer card? Up, down, down, left, right, BA start. Is it BA or AB start? I don't know if it's BA or AB. That's the only part where I don't know. Okay, in my mind, I would say AB start. If it is BA start, then I'm a fraud.
$170.
Yes, I saw that goal too, Chokeslam. Very few people are going to appreciate that. It is BA. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. I'm a fraud.
$190.
The front and back shots may look nice with the sides. Yeah, well, even the top and bottom, right? Like when we're talking about three-dimensional objects, it's very easy to damage a side of the box you can't see in 2 photos. You can just have a frickin' knife line across the top of the box and you'd never know.
Next lot. $220.
Flight of the Intruder closed at $234 though. Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates, 8.5B plus on this one.
$240.
Can't trust Graded Games. Been saying it for a year now. Can't trust them.
$60.
You just can't trust them. Don't believe the lies.
Next lot. $300.
Galaga Demons of Death is a 9.4A plus. Only 10 copies, just 4 are graded higher. Yeah, actually pretty nice on the Galaga.
Fair warning.
Which we did confirm a while ago that this is just standard Galaga with a cool subtitle released on the NES.
Fair warning. $380.
Wouldn't it be a better idea to sell some of these games on eBay, considering how dirt cheap they're going for Heritage? It depends what your consignment contract is, old school gamer. Like, if you're consigned at a good rate, like let's say you sent in $50,000, $100,000 worth of stuff, and some of these games just happen to be included with it, right? Then you can sell these games off for not much of a higher percentage than eBay would take, and Heritage will handle all fulfillment for you. So let's say you pay an extra 5, maybe 10%, maybe not even, and they sell for what they sell for, open auction, you don't have to deal with anything, and your actual consignments, the actual big-ass games, also get to be on Heritage then. So it depends. It depends what you're all sending, what your contract is. If you're just sending some small games like this, you know, yes. If that's all you're sending is a bunch of small games like this, then it's probably not something you want to be doing, but... And yeah, there is a fairly high chance that a lot of these would just sit on eBay. Heritage gives you the guaranteed sale. It's gone. You get the money. There's things to consider. There's things to consider. But... Gauntlet, 9.48 plus there for 384. The frickin' Galaga actually went for 660, which seems strong for Galaga. Is that not?
Fair warning, $260.
They're not showing me comps, but that feels like a very solid sale on Galaga. Gauntlet, 384, into a Hang Tab Ghost and Goblin, 7.5. You guys have 7 games tonight? There we go.
$300.
There we go.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Yo, Jose, any bangers poppin'? Yeah, man, we had a frickin' Contra already selling this auction, which was weird. And we also have a Super Mario Bros. 2 coming up right away, sitting at $10,000 right now. Early print 9.08. Again, just a hell of an item for a weekly. One hell of an item for the weekly. Ghosts and Goblins sold for $336 there for the 7.5 Hang Tab print. Yo, Botch, welcome in, man. Glad to see you in here tonight.
$170.
6.5 on the CIB with tears in the box. Was that the Ghosts and Goblins thing? 6.5 box, yeah, 9 cart, 8.5 manual with tears in the box. I mean, it's... Where's the tear? Right there, I think, above the sombrero. Looks like it's ripped up here. Maybe there's more, but it looks like that's the brunt of it right there. Here's Goal 2. One you guys might not be familiar with. I don't know if they've sold it here before. Oh, Carolina Collection. Oh, man. Goal 2 is like it's like that same rarity level with RC Pro-Am 2 and like Bucky O'Hare level. But also, people really don't care about Goal 2 nearly as much. Pretty hard to find NES game, though, if you're actually going for the full set. Like, Goal 2 is... You have to go seek it out. You'll never just find a Goal 2 randomly. You'll never just random one. You didn't even know RC Pro-Am 2 existed? There we go. There we go. Goal 2 is getting a bit of love here.
Fair warning.
Getting a little bit of love here. HA is unfortunately not a guaranteed sale. Your Kingdom Hearts 9.6 was not paid. Wow. Damn, Elysium.
$800.
Interesting. Interesting.
Fair warning.
I've never had anyone not pay for me yet. Or have one of my items sell and not get paid for on Heritage yet. Yo, Daniel Leg. Lage? Lag. Welcome in. Admiral. Welcome, welcome.
Fair warning.
Stickers off the GE from eBay today? I don't think I saw that one, JK.
Next lot.
The big item on eBay today was that 9.8 A++ Pokemon Gold. It sold for like almost 20,000. That was the big one on eBay today that I saw. Hey, here we go. Carolina Collection. $600 back in November 24th, 2019. That's a double up, baby. That is a double up on Gold 2. Let's go, stonks. Diamond hands. Hold it for another 3 years and double your money again. That's what we like to see. How did Gold 1 do? This is also Carolina Collection. This was a 9.28, 216. That does not sound good.
Fair warning.
That one does not sound too hot. 9.2, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 260, no, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, 480 last time. Okay, so you half your money on Gold 1 and you double your money on Gold 2. Write that down. Write that down. Do not make that mistake in the future. Goal 1 is shit, Goal 2 is good. Gradius. 7.5 CIB hang tab there for 204. Into Hogan's Alley. 7.5 first production matte sticker. 6.5 box with a 9.2 cartridge. Doing pretty solid, honestly. Like, actually doing really solid. It just bounced up to $800 like immediately there. Jesus, this thing might crack $1,000. Only a 6.5 box on it, but that 9.2 cartridge has to be doing some heavy lifting here. Water damage on the box, no less. One more bid and we're over $1,000. Wow.
$1,000.
Wow.
Fair warning.
I would have to assume you get blacklisted if you don't pay on Heritage. Like, I have to assume there's actual consequence, right? Frickin' $1,100 for Hogan's Alley matte sticker with a 6.5 water damage box. That's big. That is big. Have we just like never seen a matte sticker before? December 9th, 7.0 matte went for $1,440. Jesus, hey?
Fair warning.
That was 2021. 1440 there for the 7.0, 1100, 7.5, 6.5. Man, that's good Hogan's Alley sale. Ice hockey went for 480 there. Is this Carolina collection? No, it's not. Damn, black box popping off a bit tonight. Popping off a bit tonight. You just missed all the goodies? Oh no, Odin, you're just in time for the goodies. Gold is gold, yes. Yes, anime.
$180.
If you remove those Goaty stickers, though, JK, like if you remove the Goaty and Selly sticker or whatever on it, WATA will likely denote that.
Fair warning.
Like that sticker will still leave an outline on it, so I don't know if it's as easy as simply purchasing it and removing the sticker. Because you have PlayStation 2 games, right? We've seen it, where you can... Like it says greatest hits on it, but it's just a sticker and you can peel off the sticker and it's a black label copy. Those have been denoted by WATA as having the sticker removed. So technically still the same print, you know what I mean? It technically is a black label copy, but the label will tell the truth if the sticker leaves enough imprint. 8.5 CIB here, 9.2 box on this, 9.0 cartridge on this, but they paired it with an absolute dog shit manual, a 6.0 manual. Very odd choice there. If you have like a 7.0, you'd make it a 9.0. Yeah, exactly. If you can just add a nice manual to this, you can turn this into a 9.0. So, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
$800.
Yeah, man, this is a Rev A Circle Seal Zelda here with a map piece missing, which is also weird, but I assume whoever's buying it doesn't really care about that. Whoever's buying this is purely purchasing it for those nice-ass pieces. Like a 9.2 box on Legend of Zelda, that's big. $2,000. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I wonder how much value you can add to that by simply adding a nice... manual to it. I think you do pretty frickin' well. Completely new to the hobby. How do you get notifications or join these auctions? Glad you asked, man. All you have to do is go to heritageauctions.com. I'll just post it in there for you. If you navigate the website, you can join in the auctions here. There's a Tuesday auction right on the home screen. You just click into that, make an account, link up a payment option, and you're in. These auctions are every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. Hang out, learn something, buy something. It's good fun. Even if you never buy something on Heritage Auctions, it's worth having the account so you can check comps. So many sealed, graded games now go through Heritage that having their archive of sold listings is super valuable. So, The Legend of Zelda was a 7.0 plus there for $4,560. Solomon's Key is a no Rev A copy of the game. Not a hang tab, though. There is a hang tab print on Solomon, so that's a second print there. We'll check the comps on Zelda in just a second. 7.0 A plus for $4,560 sounds strong, though. That sounds solid. And then the Mario Bros. 2 is coming up right after Solomon. And don't let me take away from Solomon's here. No Rev A Solomon's Key is also very difficult.
Fair warning.
Like, the hang tab print will always command the premium, but getting a no Rev A is also very difficult.
$9,000.
Here comes the Mario Bros. 2, 9.0 sealed early print. Again, one of those items that is just like, man, why is this in a weekly? Very heavy item. You thought you wanted 4,800? You must have. It only says 4,560 after BP there, KSI.
$11,000.
We aren't taking any new bidders on Heritage. Yeah, we have to get rid of all potential competition. You're right, JK. I blew it. I frickin' blew it. One more bid here, and we're almost at 15K. We'll obviously do price check on this as well. Crazy to see it in a weekly. This is also interesting. We'll price check in just a second here. This is a Canadian Mario Bros. 3. 9.2A plus. Sticker seal on it. There is no cellophane. It was never H-seam sealed. Nothing like that. These Canadian Mattel release games are only sticker sealed. It's like a gloss sticker on the top. So 9.2 on one of these is actually insanely impressive. So that one sold for $28.80, which isn't even that bad.
Fair warning.
Tecmo World Wrestling here is a 9.6A plus. It's honestly doing decent. Let's take a peek at the Zelda first and foremost here. 7.0A plus, late print copy of the game. Last production copy of the game, 4560, 7.0.
Fair warning.
We'll have to get more copies up here.
Next lot.
Go to the most recent. Let's see what the Tecmo Pro Wrestling 720. I think this game's down. I feel like this game had some monster sales at one point. 9.6A plus for 1,000 April 12th. Nah, maybe not. I guess it just peaked at $1,000. That's it. Never mind. Tecmo World Wrestling never did much. Well, you know what I mean, relatively speaking. $720 now gets you the 9.6A plus.
Next lot. 1,003.
We'll watch Zelda 2 here as well. Lower grade copy of Zelda 2, 7.0A on this one, but it is an early print with the circle seal.
Fair warning. 1,500.
And we are going to enter into Super Nintendo right after this one. Takes us at the 48-minute mark. Crazy. We are a third done the auction already, folks. It's actually kind of flying by. Some of these need to be in weeklies when you end up with 500 games per signature. Well, I mean, I guess when you put it that way, Chokeslam. I guess when you put it that way.
$5, $6, $7.
Yep, you did win it. Let's go, KSI. Let's go, man. Here we go. Now I gotta shit on you. I gotta keep it straight. I can't hold back if it ends up being an expensive price or you end up overpaying. What was it again? A 7.0A plus tonight?
$30.
Why can't I remember? 7.0A plus, last production, 4560. 7.0A in July for 5160. That was even a better printing. Relatively speaking, right? An earlier printing of the game, 5160. I'm guessing this 7.0A plus is the lowest it's basically ever sold? Which, I mean, hey, if that is the case, way to go, man. Yes, 6.5A, December 2021.
Fair warning.
Let's go, KSI. Let's go. I think you just hit a new floor.
$60.
Not to say the floor can't go lower, right? Not to say you're safe, but it certainly feels nice buying something at the lowest point it's sold in, you know, the past 3 years or so. Cool. Cool, man. Cool. Great pickup. And the Mario Bros. 2, 13,200. Holy fuck. 9.28, 13,200. Literally the exact same price August 9th?
$190.
Just exact same comp? Is it the same frickin' copy? 581944. Let's take a peek here.
$240.
No, two different copies of the game. Two 9. That's so weird.
$60.
Two 9.2As showed up this month. Both went to the weeklies. Both sold for the exact same amount. Congrats to the buyers on those guys.
55.
Iron Sword 720 Ice Hockey Tag Team Wrestling. So Tag Team Wrestling. Tecmo World Wrestling?
$60.
Tag Team Wrestling. What did you have? Iron Sword sold for what? I didn't even watch that one. 264? Yeah, it's Iron Sword. I think 720 got some bidding action, didn't it?
$70.
169. No, it did not.
$80.
Ice Hockey and Tag Team Wrestling? How did Ice Hockey do?
Fair warning.
How do you feel, Gambit? 480 on Ice Hockey? And I assume you mean the Tecmo World Wrestling for 720? Unless there's a different Tag Team Wrestling I'm missing.
$130.
How do you feel about those sales, Gambit?
$140.
Do SMB2 rounds have 3-date codes loose variants? I don't know if they do power collectors. I feel like the answer is no for right now.
Fair warning.
You'll have to check that auction out. I know it's late print. Yeah, no, for sure, KSI. You got a sealed Zelda. Like, late print, early print on Zeldas, like, you know, it should be one of the best games to hold over the next 10, 20 years. It's one of those games where you just kind of get one, right? You just be happy owning one, even if it's not the best type of condition. If you have a first edition Charizard, like, even if it's a PSA 6, like, you still have one. So, some of those items, you just get what you can get. Look at comic books, right? Like frickin' CGC 1s have a ton of value. CGC 1.5s. The Zelda 2 round was so cheap. $1,800 for the 7.0. Is it? Is it?
Next lot. $22.
We'll bring up comps here. Super Nintendo just doesn't have much going on right now, which is why I'm not paying too much attention. We had a couple of display boxes. The Miss Pac-Man was a 9.4A++ assembled in Mexico. Paperboy 2, again, Majesco, 9.6A++ for $264. Pilot Wing, 7.5A for $312. And Tecmo Super Baseball, 7.5. Then we have 4 display only, 4 display only. The Super Nintendo just isn't much tonight, which is why I'm bouncing around here looking at comps. Just so you guys don't think you're missing out on Super Nintendo stuff right now. The 7.0 sold for $1,800. The 8.0 only comps at $3,100. 7.0B Plus back in May sold for $1,800. So I mean, you're doing better, right? You went from a B Plus up to an A, still a 7.0, but I don't think it sold that low based on everything we have seen. You know what I mean? You have to go back to like November 30th, 2020, where a 6.0 was selling for $2,160. 6.0A, well, pal, but yeah, it seems pretty in line. It doesn't seem crazy. This price would insinuate that the 8.0 is, you know, $2,600 still. Seems pretty fair. Seems pretty fair. You won the Miss Pac-Man. What a dream. Let's go, JK. Let's go. Ice hockey could have been better. Yeah, ice hockey I thought did have solid value. Iron Sword, ice hockey I thought would also bring in a bit more. If you collected comics, you would get 1.0 because comics were meant to be read into the dust. True story, Greg. Talked to Heritage at the National Coin Show 2 weeks ago. He said the professional valued my FF Legends 2 9.4 a square first print at $1,000, even though we both valued it 5 to 10K. Talked to Heritage at the National Coin Show 2 weeks ago. He said the professional valued... Damn. Yeah, Retro Habit. That's not a great appraisal there for 9.4 a square print on the FF Legend.
$42.
Now, I don't know if it's 5 to 10,000, but $1,000 is... You know what I mean? $1,000 is... Give me that. Give me that at $1,000. So...
Next lot.
Sorry to hear that you might have got a not so good appraisal. Let's just see if it's on here. Have we even seen a square print of that game sell?
Fair warning.
Final Fantasy Legend, hey?
$50, $70.
9.2A Sunsoft. So I wonder if they looked at the Sunsoft comp and were just like, oh, it's $1,000.
$85.
But if the Sunsoft is selling, if the Sunsoft version's bringing in $1,000 in 9.2, albeit that's back in December, but
$95.
You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Fair warning. $100.
Yeah, that's huge, KSI. Congratulations, man. You had an Amazing Fantasy 15 first appearance in Spider-Man 10 years ago, and you sold it to go on holiday for $4,500. It's now over $200K. Biggest mistake of my life. Games are this generation's comics. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Woof. Sold it to go on holiday. KSI living it up big time.
$190.
Atari doesn't even get appraisals for most of this stuff. I believe it. Why are promo copies for video games not valued as much as regular versions? When you say promo copies, do you mean hole-punched promo copies? Not for resale pack-ins? What do you mean when you say promo copies, My Escape World? Entering into the world of Game Boy here. Super Nintendo is done. We start off with Casper, 9.4A+. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that Casper was the lowest selling game in the last signature we had. Does that sound crazy? Either the lowest selling or the second lowest selling? Sold for $216 today. I feel like Casper was at the signature. Yeah, very slow week for Super Nintendo. Mostly just display boxes and Majesco. Pokemon 9.4A last print on the... Why can't I talk? Last print Rattata version here. Bold ESRB.
$3,800.
Yeah, was the trip fun? Asking the real questions. Was the trip at least good, KSI? Hopefully you had a fucking blast.
Next lot.
Oh, like the 360 version will say promotional copy going across the front cover. Those are actually quite valuable. There aren't many of those in North American region. I've seen that there are of some of them in PAL region, but those have good value, Escape World. The only one that I'm really familiar with is Red Dead Redemption. Has 4 promotional on it, and it's valuable. It's definitely valuable. There just aren't many of those in North American region that I can even think of. Pokemon Blue, 43.20 for the last print there. It feels like a solid time to do a comp on that. We got Pokemon Yellow, 9.2A+, first print with pixelated ESRB here. Almost pushing $5,000. That was what, $45.60? And Pokemon Yellow now, 9.4A++, what should be the mid print with no ESRB rating on it. Pushing into the almost 6,000 range, actually. Almost pushing 6,000 here. It almost feels like Pokemon has found its floor, at least on these mid copies. You know what I mean? We're always kind of getting around 4,000 or 5,000 now. We will price check these in a second. First, we have Super Mario Land 9.4A+ yellow screenshots, though. Not a green screenshot, so, like, you know, big price discrepancy between the two. Casper was among the lowest 15 games last SIG? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'll comp on the Pokemons in just a second here. The Mario Land, 3,600. Then we have some Japanese stuff coming up, and then Game Boy Color. Man, it's gonna be tough to comp these. We don't have a lot of time. 9.4A. What do we have? 9.4A. 9.2A+. 2760 back in May. Right? This is a big sale right here. 9.4A+ was frickin' early production Sandshrew for 9,000 still in April. But if we're looking at the May sale, 9.2A+, 2720. We're talking 9.4 here, 4320. That's not bad. You go up 1 box grade, down 1 seal grade. But it looks like we're gonna have to go back even further than April to find. Where's the last 9.4 here? That's a late print. Pixelated, $10,000 for 9.4. 9. Yeah, we're back in October already now for 9.2s for 5,500. But even this, like, isn't like 9.2 Rattata early, 5,500 in October. Like, this 9.4 did pretty fucking solid today. Not too shabby. Pokemon Pinball Japanese VGA 80+, closing at 252. Yoshi was a 9.4A+ for 900. VGA 90 here on the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge Japanese.
$260.
These Pokemons are all good sales. That's what it's like. That's what I'm thinking. I'll run one more comp here on the ESRB, the pixelated ESRB one. 288 for the 90 on Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Tetris DX is an 85 here. All Japanese versions of games. Kind of cool to see them coming up for auction. Let's look at the first print, 9.2A+, 4560.
$42. $46.
9.2A+, 2880 back in May. There you go. There's the exact comp. May 31st, 2880. We're talking fucking $1,700 more than what it cost in May this year. They are only one sale, right? Let's not get a little bit too ahead of ourselves or anything. It is one sale, one data point. Today's auction, they did fucking good.
$46.
So, yeah. Might be something to pay attention to, might not be. We will keep a close eye on the Pokemons. We'll keep a close eye on them. God knows we're gonna see more of them, so.
$70.
It might finally be that people have, maybe, just maybe, people have finally, like, this is a floor for Pokemon. We'll see what happens with those.
$100.
Solid sales this week, though.
$120.
Will I be selling any graded items soon? Yes, Kid Gabula. Yes. Just random stuff, trimming the fat, so to speak. I'm sending a ton of stuff out to WATA right away. Once those come back, I'll probably sell like half of them. So, soon, there will be a lot of sales coming out from me.
$190.
Don't regret the trip with your friends. Can't put a price on memories. There we go, KSI. That's what I like to hear, man. No regrets. Do I think it's still worth grading sealed Pokemon DS games in good shape Canadian version? If they're in really good shape, Jurho, yes, I do. Even though they're Canadian versions, they still have good value. Especially if you can get in the Majora's Mask Collector's Edition, 9.48+. I want to make sure I watch this one here. We also had one of the Collector's Edition pulled from this auction, which makes sense. I mean, we had 3 Ocarina of Times in a weekly. That's a little bit of overkill. So, here's the 8.0 A+ Collector's Edition. And the Majora's Mask 9.4 A+. Really nice copy, $2,400 now. If you can get in the order with WATA Games right now as well, it probably expires literally tonight or tomorrow. You can save 15% on your submission as well. I'm not sponsored by WATA Games, but if you want to save 15%, you can do it. There's a coupon code. So, $34 US to submit a DS game. It's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good. So,
fair warning. $36.
Let's price check on this quick. $2,400, 9.48 plus.
Fair warning.
9.28 plus, 2160 back in August. 9.48 plus plus, 2880 August 2nd. 2880, 2400, right in line. Right in line with where it should be. Majora's Mask is just kind of sitting there for now. Ocarina of Time was an 8.0 A+, 1740 now, hey? Frick.
$320.
We don't see many in this grade come up, though, I don't think. 8.0 for the Collector's Edition is oddly low, actually. $1860 back in May. Yeah, so fine sale on Collector's Edition, too. That's like 8.0 A held up very well. 8.0 A+ there, 1740. And the 9.2 A++ for 4,800. This one might be down. 9.48 plus 6,600. 9.48 plus 84. Where's the 9.2? Show me some 9.2 love here. I don't want to miss the, we got a couple more games here. I don't want to miss that European tour.
Fair warning.
Where's the 9.2? 9.2 A plus, oh my fucking lord. April 23rd, $11,000. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured that the standard edition would be down a decent amount there. 9.48 plus 84. Yeah, so. Anyways, 9.28 plus $4,800 right now on Ocarina of Time.
Fair warning.
down a little bit there.
Next lot.
The Paperboy was a frickin' 9.8 A++ for 1,320. Wow. PGA European Tour, one of those rare full set collector's games. First time on Heritage Auctions, highest one on the Pop Report. Let's see what it can do.
Fair warning. $550.
Wow, Timothy Harper, that is a fancy item to have.
Fair warning.
A very fancy item to have.
$650.
I don't know how much that would sell for, man, but like tens of thousands. Multiple tens of thousands. Depends on the grade. Just depends on the grade.
Fair warning.
Crazy, man.
$850.
Pushing up to $1,000 here on the European Tour.
Fair warning.
It's getting there. One more bid. That's where it petered out. $960 for it. Not too shabby for, you know what I mean? One of the lower key N64 games. It's that full set collector appeal. $960 still though.
Next lot.
Not too shabby. I don't think that's bad at all for what it is. GBA 105.30.
Fair warning.
And that is all for
Next
the...
lot.
Yeah, that's it. Mortal Kombat
900
Mythologies was a 7.5A that went for 480 there as well. Zelda Classic Edition 9.2, 384. Here's Pokemon Red 8.5A plus with the adapter first production. Adapter must have the Type 1 in the back.
Next lot.
I'm just going to check it. I do want to see if they're, acknowledging that. Yeah, you can see the word adapter here. It says adapater. Adapater. There's an extra A right here. That is how you know the first print of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. So a little heads up on that one for you guys. There's, I think there's 3 different variants with the adapter, like black label with adapter. So look for the look for that spelling error. Sold for $1,050. Doesn't feel bad at all. The grade on the Mario World was a 9.4A plus with $391 with a abysmal sticker on the front, but still $400 for that. Fuck, that feels like a good price. Luigi's Mansion 8.5A. Man, there was no GBA today. Wow, I got debated. There was absolutely no GBA today. That was quick. That was real quick. I wanted to like start price checking some stuff, but man, 8.5A on the Luigi's Mansion.
Next lot. $380.
Sold for $480 there. Mario Party 7 9.6A. You have given up on a full set going after... Yeah, I agree. I agree. It just feels better to go after the
$380.
after the games you actually care about now. You know what I mean? Like, I used to love full set collecting, but now it's just like, man, the amount of space it takes up, the amount of games that I don't actually care about, it's just, I don't know. I'm not as hot on it as I was like 5 years ago, for sure. The Mario Party 7, 432 there. Metroid Prime, 432 as well. Japanese Space Raiders, 85 plus. Very interesting to see. $121 there. TMNT, of course, 9.8A++. Those basically the only grade we see of this game, funny enough. Let's take a peek at the Fire Red, though. Did it follow suit with a strong sale? Because this doesn't seem high. It's an 8.5.
$220.
Let's take a peek what we got here. 7.5A sold for $870. Jesus. Why'd the Player's Choice sell for so much? Yeah, here's a $1,320 sale on an 8.0A plus. Without the adapt. This Fire Red sold for fuck all today. This was a great purchase for whoever picked this up. Actual first print Fire Red for only $1,000, 8.5A plus. Off these comps I'm seeing, that was a great price.
Next lot.
Great price.
$24.
Damn.
$56. $50.
Congrats to the buyer on that one.
$70.
The TMNT sold for $336 into a 9.6A plus on this one.
Fair warning. $90.
Botch some Gugon? Yeah, exactly.
Fair warning.
Yeah, if you just get some Gugon on there, you can get that sticker off of that. I assume you guys are talking about the Mario World here.
$110.
Like, this probably is a security sticker. Just looking at it, I have to assume this is a metallic.
$190.
I think you can even see the outline of it. So this sticker is a bitch to remove. Like, this would be a difficult removal, but like, yeah. It just looks so much better with removed. So much better with it removed. But if you aren't experienced in doing that, WATA doesn't offer it anymore. I understand why it was left on, right? 9.6A plus on Mario Party 9.
$150.
I'm just looking for any UAE, anything like that. No, it looks like it's a normal print of Mario Party 9. 9.6A plus, nice copy of the game. Mario Party 8, 9.4A sold for $216 there. You're good at those. Nice. Yeah, grading a DS game is 35 bucks, Jurho. 35 bucks if you use the coupon code that expires at the end of August. So, like, not too shabby. It will take 90 business days.
Fair warning.
Yeah. We still need full set collectors. They're able to tell us the last few games they need so we can add them to our want lists. Yes, by Atari, yes. No doubt. No doubt.
Fair warning.
You have to make sure you have no pinholes. Yeah, exactly. You have to know what you're doing if you're gonna get that sticker there.
$80.
Yeah, you cannot just peel that big ass sticker off. Like, you have to know what you're doing. You'll fuck up your game if you don't know what you're doing. So
Fair warning.
that's why that's there. Mario Party 9 closed at $216 after BP Hockey Guy. I'm actually not sure what it costs to grab a raw one off of eBay. This is UAE. If you're bidding on this, UAE, Middle East copy, 9.8 A++. If you, I don't know what they sell for raw Hockey Guy, but I agree, $216 doesn't feel bad for the 9.6 A+. Sluggers, 9.4 A+ for $114 there. Mario Bros. Wii is still pumping here. Still pumping for the 9.8 A++ for the Middle Eastern version. Sweet, you gotta try sending some? Yeah, the price point for submitting to WATA has finally fallen to a point for modern stuff, right? Even at like 360 DS and anything newer than that. It's $40 a game now. That is a price point where you can just like try out the service. So, it's finally gotten to that point. Poke Park, 9.6 A+ early print on Poke Park with the early style ESRB here. Do I know what the story behind vent holes? It's because if you don't have the mic, the shrink wrap crushes in on itself. It's due to allow airflow so that it doesn't like it'll crush. I don't know the actual science on it, right? I'm not a scientist. I'm a freaking YouTuber, but those holes exist to allow airflow because without them, you have an issue. So, that is why they exist. The Poke Park closes at $480. Honestly, that seems pretty solid. 9.6 A+. $480. I have not looked at the price on Poke Park in a long time. Man, we haven't seen Poke Park in a long time, evidently. Jesus. 9.6 A++ for $660. Hey, they wiped off the This doesn't have the almighty $19,000 sale. Did they scrub the history books?
$55.
Did it eventually go unpaid?
$65.
Oh, that's funny. 9.6 A++ of the later print for $660 back in November. I feel like there's more comps that they just aren't showing. 9.2 A Mario Galaxy, $204 there. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, 9.4 B+.
$150.
You used water to move a sticker for you. Got it back and you can see where the sticker was? Yeah, exactly. You still get a great grade. But there are no, WATA won't remove big stickers anymore. There is no heavy cleaning option.
$26.
There is no heavy cleaning option anymore offered by WATA, so.
Fair warning. $30.
Yeah, the history can never be forgotten, exactly. It's still there for you? That's so weird that it wasn't showing for me, Alma. I figured. I don't know what they are, Mike. Let's take a peek here. I don't want to say they're censoring sales or anything. If you guys don't know, though, if something does go unpaid on Heritage, you can see it. You can filter to unsold items, unpaid items. So, anything that does go unpaid gets removed from the results. Here it is. There it is. The internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. Heritage cannot wipe this away from us. 22,800. Back July 27th, 2021. Yeah, I knew there were more comps. That was weird that it wasn't showing them. But it changes nothing. It sold pretty decent tonight. But it's good to see that that comp still exists. Never forget. Never forget. Pour one out for the buyer of that Poke Park.
$120.
Yo, Simon Space, Mario Galaxy Army with the 69. Let's go, man. Let's go. Much appreciated, Simon Space. I think when you first said that, man, when you donate every time we saw a Mario Galaxy, I don't think any of us anticipated how many times we were just going to see it. I don't think they knew how many times we would see Mario Galaxy come up. You're waiting for the 9.8 A++ tank top? Yes. Yes, El Presador, it's coming.
$100.
How many seals did WATA destroy in order to remove the option?
Fair warning.
The big question, JK. The big question. 9.2 A Hollow Knight. Yes, I missed that there. Where did it sell? It sold for $63. $63. This is what I was talking about in my modern grading thing. Like, if you're submitting Switch games and you get a 9.2 A+, That's not that good.
Fair warning.
You know, 9.28 plus on this Action 52 for Sega Genesis. Oh, fucking great. So just make sure you differentiate between your grades. By all accounts, by everything Heritage does, Mike, that Polka Park should be paid for, yes. Because there are other items that did get pulled out of the results that went unpaid, so... You know, if everything is as it seems, if everything is as it should be paid.
$320.
So, Action 52 there sold for $660 on the Sega Genesis. And I forgot to write down the timestamp. I started talking to you guys. I'll put it for 114 there. Hopefully that's a good spot for it. Madden 94, 9.68 plus, 372. Into NHL 94 as well as NHL 96 after that. I don't think NHL... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say. I don't think NHL 94 comes up much at all. And there we go. It's getting some love at 9.48 plus. Getting some frickin' love there.
Fair warning.
Yeah, speaking of Pat and Ian, have they announced when the Mold Pedigree label is coming? I don't think they have yet, Skate Soup. It's coming, though. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, Hollow Knight 9 too, exactly, right? Like, ugh. Mario Galaxy Army Dono meme is my rendition of a Patreon. 'Tis my pleasure. Let's go, Simon Space. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, dude. How shall you ever trust me if I'm not a scientist? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey guys, Vsauce here. Welcome to another Heritage Auctions tonight. I just need to, yeah, channel my inner Michael. I think that's his name, Michael with Vsauce. I haven't watched Vsauce in a long time. I used to watch it all the time. Man, this NHL 94 is going heavy here. We're almost at $1,500. Doing very well for this. Undeserved price? Yeah, well, pretty much.
$85.
NHL 94. Look at that, hey? $1,320. I don't know if their comps are not on this. Critically acclaimed as one of the greatest sports games of all time. There's even a loose piece in the case, interestingly. Still got a 9.4 with that. Still sold for $1,320 with that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard tons of people acclaim that NHL 94. Is that the game that still gets like roster updates and people still play NHL 94? Like, is that the year that has that big cult following? I'm not sure if it's NHL 94 or not. I was a bit too young for all of that, so. This is a complete in box Sonic the Hedgehog. Just in case you're like, hey, what's this? Why is it selling for hundreds? I don't know. It's a complete in box Sonic. Printed in Japan copy, early production, 8.0 box cart. There's moisture damage on the cartridge. Still sold for $432. Sonic fans, they don't give a shit. Sonic fans will always come out to support their boy. That's crazy. You believe it is NHL 94? NHL 94 Remix gets the updates? That's the remix? Yeah, but that is the... Yeah, so it's NHL 94. Yep.
Next lot. $80.
Yep. That's what I thought. So yeah, I guess, I mean, if it's that critically acclaimed, if it's that beloved amongst fans, $1,320, right? NHL 96, you can see right beside it, much higher grade, $192. So NHL 94 absolutely got some love there. Absolutely got some love. You have a very exciting Famicom game arriving tomorrow. Yo, Simon, Famicom underrated grail. I look forward to you posting that, man. I'm very curious as to what you got. Yeah, exactly, Thane. Ooh, Famicom.
$22.
Gotta love the wraparound cheat in Chell 94. I wish I had the experience of playing it. My first game was like Chell 97, Face Off 97 on PS1 maybe. Yeah, I think that was my first. We didn't have any hockey or sports games on the older. I think it was PS1 97 hockey. But you believe Chell 94 was maybe the last one with blood in the game. Ooh. Ooh, a sealed Chell 94 goes for $39.27 CAD. Ooh, I would say there's absolutely no shot that there is a sealed NHL 94 on Sega Genesis on eBay at all. There's no way.
Fair warning.
No way. Let's see.
$100.
Just with how uncommon almost all sports games are in general to find factory sealed on Genesis,
Next lot.
Yeah, there's none.
$4, $6, $8, $10.
You're going by price charting? Yeah.
$26.
Price charting
$30,
exists
$34,
so that people who don't have a
$38,
fucking clue about the market can act like they do.
$50, $60.
That was mean. That was mean. But
Fair warning.
price charting, if you ever get into something with actual rarity or
Next
actual
lot.
nuance or
$28,
actual
$44,
information needed, then people just crumble. Like, price charting is fucking useless if we're talking about something like a factory sealed Sega Genesis sports game.
$70,
Absolutely useless.
$75,
Honestly, for most sealed games, if someone appraises it using price charts, you're gonna catch them slipping. You're about to catch grandma slipping. I will keep that 100%. If someone hits you with price charting numbers,
$110,
like 9 out of 10 times, man, they are gonna be robbing themselves. The grade on NHL 94 was a 9.4 A+ Dole.
$130.
There are 12 sealed NHL 96 on eBay. Dukter, way back in the way back, the first time this sold for huge money, I think Thane in the chat said that this game was available dead stock,
$48,
and we've been seeing it a lot more ever since. Where was the big sale?
$70,
Right here, 9.8 A++ for 3,800, 9.8 A++ for 4,300. Yeah. Then we've seen a lot of them. You can see even on Heritage Auctions. Chell 96 does show up.
$95.
So it's not mean, it's the truth. Thank you.
Fair warning.
Why is this guy asking $220 for a mint game when a loose disc sells for 30? Yeah, exactly, Thane, exactly. That is exactly how you use price charting.
Next lot. $55.
Yeah, price charting just has, like, price charting is great for someone new to the hobby. You're buying cartridges, maybe a little bit of CIB games. You're not sure what you should be paying for stuff. You're not sure if the game store is overcharging you. Like, it's an awesome, awesome, awesome resource to have for, like, 95% of people, right? And then you just get into the land of needing way more than price charts can give you. And it just is what it is.
Fair warning.
You know, like a baseline price guide using eBay information, if it catches the eBay information and filters it properly, versus just looking at all of the information from every single auction house. Yeah. I digress. You guys know the limitations of price charts. You guys, most people here are going to understand the limitations of price charting. It's a great resource, just it has its flaws.
Fair warning.
Its flaws and its shortcomings.
Next lot.
You have a first print copy of Odyssey and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe worth sending to WATA. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Hockey guy. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. NBA Action 98. 9.8 A+. Very nice. Among the top 25% graded. That's crazy how many high grade ones there are. First cover of Kobe Bryant, though. That is what makes this interesting. What makes this one of the most valuable Sega Saturn games. Go into
Fair warning.
Go into a Sega Saturn collecting group and tell them that NBA 98 is the grail. NBA Action 98 is the grail. Go tell them. See how they all react. $1,140 there. That's great.
$65.
You believe the price should have been $400 or $300, but that's me. The thing is, DOL, right? Like me, you, anyone, we could be like, oh, the price on Chell 94 should be this, right? It should be X. And then the question comes, okay, where have we, like, when was the last time we've ever seen NHL 94 come up for auction graded 9.4 A+?
Fair warning.
Like, that is the first question that has to be asked. So I'm sure there are people who are deep into Sega Genesis who can answer that question. I'm sure there are people deep into Sega Genesis who have been looking for this game for a while who can again answer that. We had the Assembled in USA. I don't know which variant we had. Somewhere around the 9.4, so it was probably this one. 23 of them total. You just get into that world of this one sold for $1,300. People were willing to pay that, but like when we see the next one, we might see a price correction downwards, right? When we don't see anything sell, like when we have items come up for auction that just don't ever sell, it becomes price discovery. So like the first buyer sets the price, then the next one to come up is like, well shit, it sold for this price prior. Do I want to pay more than that or less than that? Have there been a lot of them, not a lot of them? It's really hard with the price discovery aspect of those games. And if you're not following closely, like I don't follow NHL 94 closely at all, right?
$50.
$1,320. For all I know, maybe it sold last year in shitty condition for $800. I just don't know. But 70% of the pop is 9.4 or higher though? Absolutely, Dukter. I saw that too. We'll see. It might just correct downwards next time we see one. The only question is, when will the next time we see one be? So,
fair warning.
We shall see. The price drop on Switch games are going to be huge. You'll wait a couple of years for pops to be high. Yeah, Hockey Guy, man. Definitely send those out, dude. Definitely send those out. Those are awesome to have. First print Switch games are doing very, very well right now. Like, my opinion would be to get them graded and then promptly sell them. Because like JK just said, the populations on these Switch games should rise quite a bit into the future. But I also know that there are people out there speculating, investing, hoping heavily that the population counts on first print Switch games in high grade are going to stay very low. So, depends what side of the camp you want to be on for that. It depends. It's a tough one. That is a tough one, man. But yeah, see, good luck finding a perfect grade first print Switch game without paying an arm and a leg. See? Like, there's two sides of that. 9.6B plus on the Marvel vs. Capcom 456. Pretty affordable to get yourself a very nice Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean, B plus seal, right? You will have to put up with that, so. But Marvel vs. Capcom, one of the coolest games on Dreamcast as far as I'm concerned. And welcome to PlayStation 1. Starting off with Ultimate Battle 22, because what else would we start with?
$85. $90.
Buyers on Switch first prints are way off base in your opinion. You're simply staying far, far away. Maybe you're wrong, but I'm staying back. Yeah, see, that's where I am too. Like, I am, very tentative about them. I don't want to pay large premiums at this point to buy first print Switch games, but I might fully miss out then. Like, that is the risk I'm taking, right? I could be completely wrong on that, and the supply on them is fucking, they barely exist. What we know already, like, early indications are that collecting for Nintendo Switch is insanely popular. Like, Switch collecting is very popular. Very popular. So if that type of popularity and demand continues for Switch collecting, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if the pop counts on these first print Switch games are higher than, relatively speaking, what we see on other consoles, because the amount of collectors for Switch shit is also going to be drastically higher.
Next lot. $42.
We'll see. For a lot of people learning about sealed games, learning about graded games, Switch is going to be their console of choice right now. I think a Switch case is 30 games. I think 30 power collectors.
Fair warning.
I think 30. Yeah. I think 30. Which, I'm going to take a quick 30 myself here to remind you guys that this auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. Huge thanks to them for sponsoring the stream tonight. If you guys are interested in getting into the weekly auction, if you want to consign with Heritage Auctions, there's a free appraisal link in the description of the video. I'll just post it in the chat for you guys as well. You can reach out, get a free appraisal, see what they think, see what they say. Maybe you'll want to consign with them.
$34.
You can also reach out with any questions at all at videogames@ha.com. And as a reminder, the November Signature Showcase, the consignment deadline is September 14th. Okay, that is coming up very soon, very, very soon. If you have some premium, very high value video games, very rare video games, you want to try and get into the next signature auction taking place in November. The deadline is September 14th to reach out with any inquiries or any appraisals regarding that. Thank you to Heritage Auctions for sponsoring tonight, and if any of you guys end up consigning, please let me know. Let me know. I love knowing when you guys have items consigned in the auctions. I hate when I see them not do, you know, when they don't go perfect, but I love knowing what you have. I love cheering you on, so.
$460.
We will see how it goes, and thank you all for being here tonight. Parasite Eve 2, 9.8A on this one. You have to admit you have a heritage addiction? Man, auctions are frickin' addicting, KSI. I agree with you fully, man. Auctions are addicting. So, yeah, spend responsibly, guys. The Parasite Eve 2 closes at 576 into Persona 2, 9.68 plus. This is the reprint copy of the game. There is no security strip on this one. This is the second printing of Persona 2. So, just so you guys are aware. Love the Japanese unboxing. Thanks, Power Collector. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, thank you, Heritage.
Fair warning.
You liked how I had a hard time saying I could miss the Switch boat? JK, man, I never want to talk in too much of a definitive. Because at the end of the day, regardless of how much conviction I have about something, right? Whether I think they're gonna go to the fucking moon or right into the fucking dirt. At the end of the day, like, I can't predict it. So, I can take my best guess, take the information I have, make a play, make a plan. But that's why I talk so heavily about hedging and just selling when opportunity comes. Because no matter how convinced we all are of some kind of outcome, you just don't know. So, yeah. Will I miss out? I don't know. I don't think I will. Could happen.
Fair warning.
The Persona 2 closed at 660 into Raystorm, 9.6B. You don't think buying them at current market prices is bound to deliver a huge return, even long run though? Maybe those early ones, but anything after 2018, no way. I'm tempted to go full Sean on that stuff. Damn, CT. Damn.
Fair warning.
You absolutely love auctions. If we use your link to consign, how long will we need to wait for a response?
$140.
That's a great question, Big Box Game Shop. I would hope you can get a response in 24 to 48 hours. You know, like I hope. It does matter with how busy they are, what auctions are coming up, how much volume they might be processing. But I would hope that if you use my link, you can get a response in 24 to 48 hours. We should run a test on that. We should definitely run a test on that to see how quickly they are, to see how quickly they're responding. Is there a security strip Alundra? I think every Alundra is security strip, isn't it?
Fair warning.
Isn't every copy of Alundra a security strip? Here's Rhapsody, 9.8A plus on this one.
Fair warning. $550.
This must be a reprint copy as well on this. It is not a security strip copy. Do they have it marked at all?
$600.
Am I crazy? There has to be a security strip copy of this game, right?
Fair warning.
9.8A plus on that.
Next lot. $160.
Rhapsody for $660. Hey, that doesn't even... if it's a reprint... it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, that's a reprint. Here's a security strip copy, $960.
Fair warning.
There we go. That's better. $960 still isn't huge, but I figured there had to be a security strip copy. I don't think there's any PS1 game released without a security strip, right?
Fair warning.
Every PS1 game has to, unless it was reprinted after that was dropped, which would be like 2005, 2006. Oh, you were mixing security strip with Y-Fold? Sorry, RoboKnee. Why am I sorry? Hashtag being Canadian, man. Sorry for everything, even if it's my fault or not. I'm sorry you got the wrong one, dude.
Fair warning.
Tekken 3 8.5A foil print here. Very cool game, very nice game. Lower grade, much more affordable than what the high grade copies go for on this one.
$220.
I don't know if there's Y-folds on Alundra or not.
$60. Fair warning.
A lot of people saying,
Next lot.
oh yeah, we're going to watch the Nintendo Power stuff. You bet we are. A lot of people are saying first print Switch games will be worth anything when there are barely any of them to begin with. That's the big thing, Alma.
Fair warning.
That's the big thing, man. We will see. We will see.
$32.
Might be some big ass winners in the Switch world. 8.58 Tekken 3 for 288. Tiger Woods was a 9.2B plus, 134 on that one. Wipeout XL is a 9.68 plus, but I don't think many of the Wipeout games did that well last time they came to auction. So if you're a Wipeout fan, shit, you can get one of these for a very good price for a very high grade.
$65.
Alundra is an awesome... Really? That's the spiritual successor of Landstalker. I did not know that. That is that deep knowledge right there, Chokeslam.
$2.
I had no idea.
$7.
As if.
$12. $16.
Alundra is not Wifold?
24, 28, 32, 30, 38, $40. $42.
You will let me know how long waiting for one more shipment before you can sign. Could be close to the next SIG. Hopefully VGA can ship my stuff soon. Nice, man. Yeah, definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. If you click that link, let me know how long it takes for you to get a reply.
$55. $60.
8.0A here on Final Fantasy X2. You can just look at this and see that it's faded to shit. It has to be, right? Yeah, fading on the case, front and spine. I'm honestly surprised it's still an 8. That fading is pretty bad. You know? But
Fair warning.
8.0A, obviously not a good grade. Then you add in that it's faded, 84 bucks. Here's Gran Turismo 4, 9.6A.
Fair warning.
You're off to bed. It's 3:30 a.m. there. Damn, dude. All you got was the Zelda. See you in the Discord. Sending positive. Man, getting that Zelda alone is a huge purchase. So, yeah. You don't need to buy anything else if you're buying, like, Zeldas. Congrats, dude. Have a good night.
Fair warning. $240.
You can't be the only one buying multiple copies of Switch new releases and parking them. I mean, especially since the stinking started during the stonking, I assume you mean, not the stinking. I don't feel compelled to buy graded because I wonder how many whole case packs got parked.
Next lot.
People are buying Switch stuff and hoarding it. Don't know much about weed. Does Mario Galaxy have different print runs? Not that I've seen yet, Super Junk. I haven't seen any yet. I haven't heard of any, haven't seen of any. Yo, take care, Odin. Appreciate you coming in, dude. Your Gran Turismo 4 sold for $288. This is Grand Theft Auto 3, 9.0A for $348. Here's Ico, 9.0A on this one. Used to be one of the biggest... Yeah, stinking. The stinking started with the Switch era of games, so...
$200.
The stinkening. It's not funny, but, you know, it is funny. But it's not, but like, it is. 9.88++ here on the Mega Man Anniversary. This is also a reprint. You can get a security strip copy of this game. $234. Same with Shin Megami Tensei. You can get a security strip version of this game. This is a reprint. Those are like little interesting things, right? Where at this point, people who collect PS2 and stuff, they know where the reprints are, what the security strips are, which games were printed into the dirt and stuff. I still feel like the normal average Switch collector has no fucking clue how to identify a first print Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. Like, I feel like the average Switch collector still has no clue about barcodes. No clue at all. That information is going to take years to spread. Unless we get something huge, right? Like if WATA can drop a new article or something, pay for frickin' ads. Like, you know, the black box articles spread like very, very, very quickly. Like, Switch, the information of Switch print runs is going to take so long to get through the masses.
$60, $70, $80.
Genuinely could take, like, years before that's, like, common knowledge to look at the barcodes. Tiger Woods PGA 9.6A here, 2004 on this one. I'm almost into Xbox stuff here. Almost done tonight's auction. The auction does end with CGC Nintendo Powers tonight. Looks like they've pushed them to the back of the auction, so those will be the closing items tonight. 141, we enter into Xbox stuff here. right away with Star Wars Battlefronts 9.4 B plus on this one.
$150.
The Switch games nowadays have super long print runs. You can still go to Best Buy and buy a first print Animal Crossing, for example.
Fair warning.
Switch could take off about 30 to 35 years after release. Man, we could all be dead by then. 30 to 35 years. 9.6A here on Star Wars Jedi Outcast Jedi Knight 2. Pretty cool to see this on Xbox. I don't believe it's easy to get factory sealed.
$160.
Stinking might be more accurate. You've been buying multiple copies of first-party releases and notable titles, but not crap, with the exception of some of that limited run stuff. You're not a believer in anything post-Wii U. Oof. Laying down the hammer, CCT. Problem is, the ones collecting Switch barcode copies are in their 30s. The young kids playing Switch are happy with digital, and most games they enjoy are games as a service. You can't see them collecting physical media at the rate we oldies do. That's another really good, that is such a hard argument to go one way or the other.
$65.
Like, nostalgia is yeah, I was gonna go that route as well, hockey guy. That if you find yourself nostalgic for the experience you had as, you know, growing up even with digital media, you still might want to get a physical representation of that nostalgia, of those memories, of that experience. So, even though, you know what I mean, they didn't have box manuals, all this shit, you still may seek out the physical representation of it. But yes, I don't think it will be as commonplace, but I don't know, it's weird. Because even if you're buying digital games, like, you're either a collector or you're not. Do you know what I mean? There are people in our generation, too, who just don't collect shit. Like, you either collect stuff or you don't. And if you do collect stuff, you're going to collect the physical representations of the nostalgic items if you go down a video game route. But it just comes down to, like, are you a collector or are you not at the baseline of that?
Next lot. $18.
Star Wars Republic Commando, there was 9.4 with a B seal rating on it, so, you know, 139. 9.0A on the Clone Wars, 159. Obi-Wan, 9.4A, 101. Honestly, the coolest set, like, one of the coolest Xbox sets there are. Like, if you're gonna collect original Xbox games, is to get all the Star Wars games. It's probably like a 10-game set, maybe like 8. And yeah, really, really, really cool set. It's something like long-term goals, long time out there. I would love to collect every single Star Wars games on original Xbox factory sealed. That is a really cool set. It would display wonderfully. It would look awesome. That would be a cool set to get.
Next lot. $75.
Moving into 360 stuff though. Assassin's Creed 2 is a 9.6 B+.
Fair warning.
You really want to avoid that B+ if you're doing modern. You really want to avoid that. $101 for that. Modern Warfare 2, 9.6A+, not for resale version from the system pack-in. Still a nice grade on it. Still a, you know, black label copy of the game. Obviously not the first print. Kind of the first print, but people don't want the NFR. $372. Not the first print. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that one again. Here's a 6.0B. Here is the budget copy if you just want one.
Next lot.
You think people will always collect physical media? Hold your Switch game. Burgers are $40. You can sell the game at $120. You bought. Yeah, you basically lost money. Basically, not buying the Switch games will save you money. Also, yeah, it's very interesting discussion, RoboNee. I don't think there is one definitive way to look at that. Why are not for resales less desirable? These came with the system pack-in, Ryan. So usually if you have a not for resale that came with the system, it just is not as collected in general. And this rule holds, like, this isn't a 360 thing, this isn't a Call of Duty thing. This is a general rule that collectors decided, I guess. Unanimously, everyone just decided they would rather have a standard retail copy of the game rather than the system pack-in version. In general, it should be easier to find the system pack-ins, and they should survive in better condition. So, but I don't think there's drastic differences in the actual submitted copies to WATA and stuff. I don't think it'll be drastic differences in supply. But Fallout New Vegas there sold for 109. Halo 3 had a cut in the spine, 9.08 for 139. Damn. You can get yourself a 9.0 Halo 3, hey, 139. Not a first print copy of the game, but like, hey, it's not too shabby to just have a Halo 3 in your collection. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, 9.8 A+.
$80.
Pretty cool. Ultimate, yeah, pretty cool. You got like 100 copies of Diamond Pearl Switch for 30 each? Yeah, you cannot lose if you're buying below retail. Can't lose if you're buying below retail. Keep in mind, a brand new sealed toy from 1972 sold on eBay in 2001 for $150, and in 2022 it'll sell for $20. Things go up with popularity, then the world forgets about them and they tank. Yup. That is the question. That is also the, you know what I mean? It's a good point. Very good point.
$34.
It's hard to decide or tell which items will truly stand the test of time. Like, that's why when I said, like, Legend of Zelda should be a good one for the next 10 to 20 years, I don't see Zelda losing relevancy. I don't see video games losing relevancy. The first release of Zelda in North America should continue to be highly sought after. I like to think, I more and more I try to think about stuff like that. What will maintain relevance? What can I hold on to for the next 5, 10, 20 years? Just stuff to consider. We're into the CGC comic books here. Nintendo Power number 11 in 6.5. Super Mario Bros. 3 there in the claymation style. Very freaking cool. 146, we get into the CGC comic books. Very cool. $69 for the Nintendo Power number 6. And $141 for the one we just saw there, Nintendo Power 11. Here's Nintendo Power 12 with Super C.
$22.
Very cool, but it was only a 6.5 grade on it. Sold for $63.
42, 46.
That is like, that's affordable. That's very affordable.
$80.
Yo, Robin, that was your PGA. Let's go, dude. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? I think the PGA Tour did pretty damn well, honestly. Nintendo Power 13 Subscription Edition, 7.0 on this. Very cool.
Next lot.
Very cool. $139 for that. Here is Nintendo Power Guide again, number 19. 9.2 on this one. What the hell is it even featuring? Tetris? No. Just 4-player guide? NES Play Action Football. Jesus. I could not identify that in the little picture there. Pretty happy given the market? Yeah, I think it was solid. First release on Zelda will probably stay relevant. Poke Park on Wii? Probably not. Yeah, I agree fully with that, man. Like, I agree fully on that. There are certain things that I collect, we all collect, where it's just like, I like it, right? We like the stock. But if you are going for that investment mindset, that long-term mindset, the appreciation mindset, you really got to consider those things. What will be relevant in the next 5, 10 years?
Fair warning.
You got a Halo 2 Chinese NFR for very cheap. I was wondering why, because it's a good grade. Obviously, Chinese is strange, but I thought it was cool. Nice, Ryan. There we go. Buying stuff you think is cool. Let's go. That's what I'm all about, dude. That's awesome.
Fair warning.
Nintendo Power 25 there with the toads on it, sold for $198. Nintendo Power 8.5, sorry, Nintendo Power 27. Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge here in 8.5 grade.
Fair warning.
Very cool. None of these Ninty Powers have Pokemon on it. Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Where are the Pokemons? Man, 7.5 here on Nintendo Power 31. This might be one of the best covers, like, ever on Nintendo Power. What a fucking awesome cover of Nintendo Power. That just pops. Like, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Gonna head out and watch some 80s music videos for the rest of my night. Yo, DOL. Always appreciate you coming in, dude. Have a good night. Have a good night. Diamond and Pearl 2-pack for Switch. Screwed the pooch on quantity at retail. That was one of the last ones I really bought several multiples on, and I paid only slightly discounted over retail. Damn.
$2.
That Metroid cover's insane. Yeah, it's honestly so cool. $264 too, so like people agree. That's a 7.5, 264. Whew. Whew. The assumed ceiling on like a 9.4, 9.6 copy. Whew. That thing would explode. That thing would pop. You were bidding on the Chinese Halo 2 as well? Judging by the Twitch Retro channel, it's getting destroyed by everything relevant. Yeah, exactly. For sure. For sure. Twitch Retro is such a dead category. I was watching some Mega Man 3 last night. But yeah, Twitch Retro is dead. Into the end of the auction here. Wow. What a night. That actually went by pretty quick. We're at 151 here. Some people asked that I just put a little timestamp for the small recap I do at the end, so just gonna write that one down as well. 10 seconds until I can start it because, I got hit with the timestamp, so. For sure, you're looking at it right now. That is awesome, Ryan. Chinese Halo. What a game to own. I saw the Japanese one was sold at Heritage too, I think. So that is an auction, everybody. The highest items tonight, of course, Super Mario Bros. 2 9.0A, selling for $13,200, keeping pace at $13,200 as well. We just saw one August 9th, I believe, was the comp on that. Same price, different copy. Contra 9.2A plus, $12,000 there. There was writing impressions on the box noted on the label, so it is down a bit from the last one we just saw, but writing impressions might have hurt it as well. Pokemon Yellow, $5,500. Strong. Good sale as far as all the comps showed. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, 9.2A++, not strong. Down a decent amount since we saw 9.2A plus sell, albeit that's going back to earlier amounts in the year, so yeah, not great there. Legend of Zelda 7.0A plus sets a new floor on the 7.0 copy here, on the oval copy of the game. 4,560 there. Someone in chat picked that up tonight. Pretty darn cool. Pokemon Yellow again, 4560, strong sale. Pokemon Blue again, 4320, strong sale. We will have to keep watching the Pokemon sales and see if we finally reached a turning point on Pokemon games. Too early to tell yet. We'll see what happens on those. The PGA European Tour, if you're just popping in to see what that one ended at, $960. Not too bad at all, given it is a niche. It's niche. When you get into these types of N64 games, it's niche. It's rare, it's collectible, it's good for the full set, but like, your audience is niche, so $960, I think that's pretty damn good for that. On the other side of things, this is what everyone actually cares about. So Nintendo Power 83 was the lowest item at 61, but Waro was interested in the lowest selling game. And below Hollow Knight, right? Hollow Knight was very close, but we're going to give it to John Madden Football 99 N64 6.5 C+. They stepped on this thing, they ripped this thing, but they could not destroy this thing because the spirit of John Madden never dies. $63 for John Madden 99. What a frickin' beauty. What an absolute beauty. Woof! What an auction, everybody. What a frickin' auction, hey? Good shit. Good shit. Round of applause for everyone. Time to play some Halo? Oh, I can't tonight, JK. I still got to get some stuff done. I got to finish up packing the WATA orders, and next video coming out is going to be the WATA seal grades. I'm finally breaking down the information. Gonna get you guys some information about the WATA seal grades. How common are they? Stuff like that. So I need to organize a spreadsheet and get some information. So I want to work on that a little bit tonight. I mean, hopefully I can have it up for Thursday, maybe. Fingers crossed. But that's my plan. So, I did play Warzone, JK. I did play Warzone. I haven't played Warzone in probably 6 to 12 months now, but I did. I played it quite a bit when it was like fresher, you know what I mean? When Warzone was the bigger thing, I was playing it pretty heavily. But Thursday, everybody. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. 8 p.m. Central Time, the Sports Showcase Auction. Hopefully you guys can come out for that. It's going to be good. There's going to be some big items that pop off that is way above what we just saw in the weekly. So hopefully you can make it out for that. Thank you to everyone who came out tonight. Final reminder, description of the video, free appraisals to consign with Heritage Auctions, video games at ha.com. Reach out, see what they say. Maybe you can sign with Heritage. Have a great night, everybody. Good night. Good night. See you guys in Discord. If you're not in Discord, join. Link in the description.